Hi all. Today we have Professor Hari SreeKumar from Marketing Area with us, joining us today. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we are here to talk with sir about few questions. Let me start with the question, sir. What is your research area interest?
My research deals with the interface of consumption and culture. So I use interpretive methods. So what we call as interpretive methods to understand how culture mediates consumption. Mediation, not in a quantitative sense, but how culture mediates consumption of goods that are produced in the market. So issues like cultural branding, issues like cultural aspects of advertising. I also do a little bit of historical research. So that's my research interest in specific. Broadly speaking, one can say that I do work in the domain of consumer behavior. So that's a broad area in which my research is situated.
Okay. So nowadays, we as a budding researchers, we also face various challenges. What do you, in your aspect, what challenges do you face during these days, especially for research?
One of the primary challenges which was there before, which is there now as well, is the sheer volume of material that we have to deal with. Now, it was always a challenge, even 15 years back when we used to do research, but now that volume has increased. So that's again a linear process of accumulation of material. The other challenge, of course, is caused by AI. Now, AI poses challenges in the sense of the volume of research has increased. Clearly, people are able to be more productive with lesser time. That's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it is also that one is not very sure about what is creative work and what is not. So how do we really distinguish? Even though the top tier journals have policies that bar AI, one is never really sure about whether material has been written through AI. So that in that sense, the uniqueness that researchers have is also getting somewhat diminished. So we need to really see where it goes. As of now, it seems to be a challenge.
And how would you describe, sir, the research culture in our college, specifically IIM Trichy?
Yes, IIM Trichy has a very good research culture compared to our peers. In fact, I would say that even compared to institutes of international repute, it's a fairly good research culture. We have a set of faculty members who are quite academic, who are very much into research. So research conversations happen even in casual settings. So the research culture is very much within the institute, and in terms of the informal discussions we have with doctoral students, we also have this culture of research-based independent studies and presentations and debates and seminars which keep happening. So I would put it as a fairly strong research culture definitely compared to our peer group in India, comparable to even some of the very good business schools internationally.
And so, what exactly, as a marketing area, do you expect from the upcoming PhD aspirants?
Yes, so what we expect is a sincere interest in going behind marketing phenomena and trying to uncover what is happening. The willingness to put in efforts. It is not necessarily the case that you will struggle intellectually. No, that's not the case. But if you put in effort, if your efforts are directed in the right direction, then you would definitely get rewards. So one, we expect curiosity in general, and curiosity more specifically about marketing phenomena, a willingness to do the basic coursework fairly well, and a willingness to be committed to methodological prerogatives and this doctoral journey. So that's what any area would expect. In addition to that, we expect it more specifically in marketing.
And one last question, sir. One honest advice for the PhD aspirants.
Yes. So go for the PhD if you're curious about phenomena that are happening around you, curious about management phenomena. If you have an interest in exploring these issues and really trying to find out what's happening below the surface. So if you really wish to contribute to the body of knowledge, and you might make a series of small differences which might ultimately become a really big difference. So you might come up with some very innovative concept, very interesting idea. It may not happen in the initial few years, but it may happen at the culmination or at the peak of your career. So join the PhD if you are interested in the academic life and if you're willing to put in the work to follow through with it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yep, thank
you. That's all from our side, from the marketing area. Hope to see you soon in the campus.
Thank you.